Hey friends, we're here.
Yes!
Yay! Wow, yay. I'm also excited.
Well,
I'm not tired or anything.
We were instructed to do that, and we delivered.
I have a run of show, and it says, hey friends, and it's in bold and a different color with 3 exclamation points. So they did their jobs. All right, hi, I'm Alan.
I'm Jono.
I'm David.
We got people back there.
There's also people back here. They'll introduce themselves a little bit later, but there's there's people over here and people there, and some people going to be on Zoom. You're going to meet a whole bunch of the crew that are working on
The Vessel.
The Vessel. We're making a movie.
Yeah, it takes a village to make a vessel.
I've always said that.
You didn't have to have me here today. This is your fault.
I know. You're making me pay for it.
Yeah.
You drove all the way down here.
So
it's like an
folks,
hour drive.
As one of Alan's dearest friends, I'm so excited for him because he's been doing so many things for the past 20 years. You've been working in television, you've been working in commercial, music video, short film, but it's been so long since you've had a chance to do what you're and you're the showrunner of a decently successful YouTube channel.
It is watched by dozens.
Baker's dozens.
Baker's dozens.
Baker's dozens.
But this is, for the first time in a long time, you get to do what your heart is truly set on.
Yeah. Well,
which is making a narrative feature.
I get to make a narrative feature, and because of all of you out there in watching us on YouTube land, we have a really good chance of being able to release this not just in theaters, but nationwide in theaters. I mean, we're not going to be on like 4,000 screens like a Marvel movie.
Aren't we?
No, we are not. Not a chance. I will call that shot right now. No, but we're going to get to make a movie, release it. You're all going to be able to see it in movie theaters. It's going to be great. And I'm just, it's thrilling. So if you guys, sorry, this is Rennie and Boston.
Hi.
And Skylar and Leah. We've got some art department folks. We got some producers. We don't know what Boston's going to be doing, but it's going to be amazing.
I think I've just proved that you could do absolutely nothing and still get to hang out with amazing people who make a movie. Back to Kickstarter.
True story. Shona just walked in. Here she comes.
Shona.
Hi, Shona.
Good entrance.
Yeah, great entrance.
Very low energy. Hi, Shona. Good. You touched everyone. Good job.
You all may remember Shona as my movie wife who I tried to murder in Moonstruck.
Yeah.
And now the long, long line of people who are wanting to murder me in a movie continues to grow, and I have mixed feelings about that.
Sorry, what? What's happening?
Because I'm missing the 8-inch cable for the receiver.
That's okay. We can project, right?
Oh.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got an extra one on the counter.
Okay, but the camera is on and you can hear
The
us.
camera is on and you can hear us.
Okay.
It's a live stream, folks. We're not professionals at this. The movie's going to run a lot better because we can fix it post.
Because we're not doing it live.
Because we're not doing it live.
So right now, because we're about to go, actually speaking
You
of going
actually
live,
don't have to project. You have a microphone right on you.
we should give this to somebody else. Honestly, no, I have the most projection voice.
You guys are going to be talking the most for right now. And then
For the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then Jono has to leave because he has an actual job where he helps people. Like he literally helps people and saves lives. We blow shit up and make silly jokes,
You know what? I would push back.
which also helps people.
No, movies have saved lives. We know this.
This is true.
We know this better than anybody. So you are going live in about 20 minutes, right? But aren't there bonuses for people who sign up before that happens?
There are, yeah. So
Or rewards.
You still have 20 minutes to get pre-launch reservations, which include the postcard is only a pre-launch thing, correct?
postcard, and I think there's some Discord stuff. And
Well,
maybe
it's free if you join the pre-launch.
The postcard
Yeah,
is?
you'll still be able to purchase it, I think.
I think it's just you can purchase
Oh,
it.
did we change that?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Anyway, there's a special edition postcard that you can only get, exclusively during pre-launch, unless that's wrong. But there's also a Discord pre-launch. What is the thing on Discord that you get
Oh, yeah, the pre-launch tag by your name.
the tag by your name? What is that called?
The tag by your name.
The tag by your name. I know there's a Discord name for it, and I suck so hard at Discord that I couldn't tell you what that is.
I suck at this.
I'm so bad at it, guys. Like, I'm pretty technically savvy, except Discord, which somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, can
And
you
he's-
explain? People
people are like, "Aren't we live now?" They're not sure what.
Yes,
you're
yes, yes.
talking about.
Okay, so when we say live, the actual Backer Kit campaign goes live, and people can start pledging, and we can start running up that total so that we can beat Veronica Mars and be the
Yes.
most funded movie ever
In 24 hours.
in 24 hours.
Here's
That
what-
will start at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern time. You can translate if you're not in one of those two time zones.
Here's what it's like. A movie opens on Friday, right? But they do Thursday night screenings, and if you go to the Thursday night screening, you get like a popcorn tub or a plush or something extra. Same thing. So technically, this launches in 20 minutes. But if you act now, you get a tag.
And a postcard
And a
thingy.
postcard.
And the postcard's really cool. It's from Fugelsang Manor. Okay,
We're like way behind schedule.
we're dragging. All right, so Jono,
Yes.
why did we launch a movie studio and why are we making a movie? Aren't we a YouTube channel that's two old men talking?
Yes, we are those things. We're launching a film studio because, especially, you got dreams, bro.
I've got dreams.
Like the
yeah.
channel is my dream. What we do every week, honest to goodness, I'm living exactly what I want to be doing, and it's something that you love. But it's like your passion has always been to create and craft films.
Well, and this, I mean, when Jono very first pitched me the idea for the show, I just made 16 logical leaps at once, and like I told him about 3 sentences, shut up, I know exactly what the show is. And then about 20 seconds later, I was like, and this is your actual dream, isn't it? Like, this is what you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So I chalk that up to I was a good enough friend to know your dream before you did.
But Cinema Therapy Studios, as opposed to just any old film studio, exists to entertain. You're not going to get preached at, but there's always going to be something in there that's meaningful, something
Yes.
in there that can help you or shed light on the human condition or our struggles or and you know what, that's honestly, even when you're making horror films, that's the greatest horror film. Hereditary is terrifying, but Hereditary has a lot to say about family dynamics and grief.
It is about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like the best horror movies are, this one will be as well. And the fun thing about Cinema Therapy Studios, we're not only going to make horror movies, we have ideas for, you know, family-friendly adventure movies and like
I have a
all
straight up
kinds of-
action film that I hope we get to make.
Yes, all kinds of silly stuff. Dad hard, potentially, at some point. Not that way. Like Die Hard.
Now in Thimax, sorry, inside joke. Go ahead.
Anyway, yes. So the point is, we believe that this is going to be the future of filmmaking. Hollywood studios, for a bunch of reasons, aren't making this type of movie. They're mainly focused on big giant blockbusters, which you know makes sense for a big giant corporation, but it leaves a big hole. We can fill that hole with our movies.
Yes, we can. Fill that movie hole.
With
We're
that
gonna-
hard.
With Dad Hard. Anyway, all right. So you've worked on this movie a little bit. What have you brought to the table on this?
So I have a story credit, and as I did with Cyrano, the short film that we did for Cinema Therapy Studios, I'm not one of the main writers, but I have contributions when it comes to character, when it comes to motivation, when it comes to relationships. How do we clarify things? How do we make things pop more?
Yep.
How do we make the theme stand out more without whacking the audience over the head with it?
And frankly, making sure that everything is psychologically sound, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't want to have a character that we're saying has, you know, one disorder and then they suddenly have symptom from Bizarro Land, right?
Our movies will be more psychologically accurate than Shrinking, which is about therapists.
They will also be less funny because they're not written by Brett Goldstein, who is funnier than I am.
For me, the real joy of this is like I had my foot in psychology and filmmaking, and when I was in college trying to decide like what lane I was going to choose.
Yeah.
And I chose psychology, and I'm glad I did. But I've always I've wanted to be a part of this world. I've wanted to be a part of filmmaking, and so Cinema Therapy Studios. I love sitting down with you and David and Megan, and I love batting around story ideas. I love when you come, and you're like, here's a script, and I get to say like 2 or 3 things that you'll go, oh. Yeah, that really.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
And also, I got a few jokes here and there, you know.
Yeah.
So I love it. I'll get a story credit. And can I talk about?
You can talk about give us the 2-penny version because then we got to get to
the
producer
2-penny
ladies.
version. I think now that we have intimacy coordinators, we should also have set therapists. I think Hollywood would benefit and film sets would benefit from not every day, but someone on set to help grease the wheels between like directors and actors if there's conflict, or people carrying stuff from home that's making it hard for them to do their job, that they can sit down with a set therapist and have a tune-up and get their head on straight.
It's an extremely high-pressure environment with very, very bad management of work-life balance.
Yeah.
For the most part, and so we want to make this available not just so that big movie star and big name director can like have some lubrication there, so they're not.
Man, everything you're saying
everything
this morning
is gross. Everything is gross. So that we're not just about like easing it for the big folks. Like I think a set therapist will also be incredibly beneficial for like down the crew sheet people who are struggling with their relationships and other stuff, and just having the ability to take 5 or 10 minutes and chat with a therapist sort of in between setups or whatever. I think is a very important thing.
So we're beta testing this on the set of The Vessel. Hopefully we perfect it, can scale it, and train other therapists in doing it, and it can be a new industry thing.
Hopefully we don't really need Jono very much on the set. I pride myself on running pretty friendly sets that aren't like super high stress and gross, and David is correct.
Yeah. It's the David factor is why I'm there. So, guys, I apologize. I do have to run because I have a caseload.
He has actual
people I have to
therapy
see
clients
today.
he has to
I
talk
wish
to.
I could stay. This is going to be fun. Please stay on, learn more about The Vessel, get to know these. I do know all these people here. Wonderful creators and such a fun team.
And the backer kit goes live in 13 minutes.
Yep.
So we will be pressing the button live on camera.
Act now.
And you have 13 minutes left to get that postcard and the thingy.
And look out for The Vessel, shot in Thimax.
No.
For 2027.
Nope.
See you guys.
Okay, give me a microphone.
No, it's mine now.
We actually had a question that just came in.
Oh, excellent.
Is it for me?
No. It's
Okay.
for Alan.
Bye, Jono.
And actually, maybe we'll have Rennie.
Here,
come
let's.
up to the front row for the
Rennie, hop up
Q&A.
here. And then David, I'm going to have you swap with Shona because we're going to have Shona step up as well.
The question is,
Hi,
what's
Rennie.
the difference
Hello.
between being a producer and a director?
Oh, yeah.
This is very big.
I get to rein this guy in. That's what I get to do. I get to
Turn it around.
keep you in check and turn the
There you go.
microphone around.
That's okay.
Is
You
it
can
right
just
now?
you can just clip it on
Okay,
if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
clip this on real quick.
Do you have a mic?
I don't.
Do you want mine?
Someone handed me this. And I
No,
Others
we're
are
good.
working.
Okay, go ahead and
me, Mike?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys. You guys do that.
They're working now? Okay, great. Okay, we're going to have Megan jump in here in just a second as well.
Okay.
In fact, hop in now.
Okay.
Megan,
Well, we wanna
Megan,
know the
Megan.
These are the producers of the film. So
Hi, friends. Okay, but they wanted to know the difference between a director and a producer, and none of us are directors, and the guy who just left is, so.
He could chime in.
We know the difference.
We know the difference.
producers know the difference better than directors do.
I feel
All right.
like the producers kind of take over the logistical aspects of making a film, whether that's raising money or hiring all the people and running the contracts, and just really my job personally is to make sure that we make this movie on time and under budget. So if Alan comes to me with a brilliant creative idea, which I call the monkey effect, because I've literally had to hire a monkey before that cost more than anybody else cost on set, more than anybody per day I've ever hired in my life. I was like, this monkey is really expensive. He was famous. But if Alan comes to me and says like, hey, suddenly we need a monkey in the scene, I'm gonna be like, well, Alan, how important is this to the story? And we'll talk about it and we'll weigh the consequences. So that's kind of my job.
It is. It's really, I like the monkey effect. It's almost like if we're making a soup, Alan wants us to go to the shop and get all the ingredients, but he's the one who's going to tell us what order it goes in and how to mix it and the temperature and the flavour if we need a little bit more seasoning. But honestly, the final quality of the soup is going to base a lot upon the ingredients you're using and just how that mixture comes together. So it's kind of it's a fine dance, but honestly, a lot of it is supporting one another or working together to make this final product, this final delicious souffle. Is souffle a soup? No. Clearly, I don't cook.
There are souffle is not a soup.
Listen, confidence has gotten me pretty far in this one.
She's a good producer, maybe not a great cook.
demonstrating what a producer is. Souffle is a soup.
We're gonna have it on set every day. I was just gonna.
Introduce yourselves, and I love that you were going to say how we have 3 women.
Yes, I just want to say shout out to us because there are 3 women sitting in these seats, and I think we know how to get some things done.
Yeah, I'm pretty
In my
excited.
experience, so this is pretty cool. For the record, I'm Rennie Grames. I'm a producer.
And I'm Sean Kay, and I'm executive producing on this project. So excited!
And I'm Megan Seawright, and I'm a writer-producer on this. So they're handling more logistics and things like that, and I'm doing a little more on the creative side of producing. But we're all basically just here to make sure all the things that Alan wants to have in the movie can be in the movie on the right budget,
monkeys.
that we can that we can actually make it all happen.
Currently no plan for monkeys.
No monkeys. That's the other movie they're working on. Don't worry about it.
But I have a source
Don't
for
let
monkeys
David
if
get
you
started
need
on
one,
that.
so we'll go there.
He's out of our budget.
He really is out of our budget.
Unless you guys would like to donate, then we will put
can make a monkeys
in
here.
the movie.
There you go.
We'll make that happen.
Stretch goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250K. We're bringing the monkey in.
Maybe it'll just be the puppet.
Yeah, there we go.
I do want to say I'm really excited for this backer kit campaign. I'm used to saying Kickstarter, so if I slip up on that, forgive me. But I'm really excited for this backer kit campaign because as a producer, there's nothing better than free money that you don't have to pay back. But really, honestly, the support from the fans before you make a movie, you guys don't know how. Like, I'm getting chills right now. I am getting chills because you don't know how invaluable that is. And you already have an incredible idea, and you guys are the reason why this team is coming together. You're the reason why we're going to be like hanging out for 3 or 4 weeks and suffering together and working really long hours because we want to make something super cool for you guys. And you guys already think it's cool, so it's just a win-win. So
Yeah, like literally, we could not do this project
go
without
donate.
you.
How close are we to the donation moment?
We're 8 minutes away.
8 minutes. Okay,
8 minutes.
almost
Very
there.
many
Almost
minutes.
there.
Cool.
All right, you want
Is there
to swap
anything
out?
else on your Megan on the run of show there?
Why are there so many producers on a movie?
I don't think there's enough producers, actually. Let's talk about this. There are lots of different types of producers, and it's kind of a vague term. There's line producers. That's technically what I'm doing for this project, is I'm line producing, or UPM, I guess, could be more appropriate. There's production coordinators. There's
Creative producers.
associate producers, and executive producers. That term gets thrown around very loosely, and so and the bigger a movie gets, the more producers that you have. So, and it's just sort of a way to give a credit sometimes that are you guys giving producer credits on your backer kit
Yes,
levels?
they will be associate producer
Associate.
and executive
Yeah,
producer.
so it's
You too.
you
could
can
be
also.
a
We need more
producer.
producers. Give us more
Join the
producers.
team.
I'll put you to work. Okay. I don't know. There's lots of levels of producers, and we love working as a team.
Produce just means make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filmmaker. is a film
Filmmaker
producer.
equals producer.
Exactly.
So many things that go into it that it's like if one person had to do all of the jobs, it's a lot. And so to be able to fan that out over lots of creative minds, and like Megan downplays what she does all of the time, but usually I just follow her around because good ideas just drip off of her body, and I just gather them up and I put them in a little bottle, and I'm like, should we
Sprinkled it on
have
herself for her souffle moment.
It is phenomenal. And then Rennie is one of my best friends in real life, and I usually don't make many decisions without just calling her. Like, she produces my life. I'm like, what should I have for breakfast today?
A souffle.
So it's just brilliant. And honestly, this is so womaniest. What is it when you prefer women over men? Sexist? No. This is so correct. Women are just naturally really good at producing because we just our brains just function that way, and we are all mothers as well. And so in that idea of being able to manage a billion things at once whilst making a souffle, we were bred for this.
It really is it's there's so many different pieces of it, and as producers you're having to sort of keep all of it in your brain, and sometimes do the stuff yourself and sometimes assign it to a bunch of other people.
Let's just kill that second.
Well, they're killing something.
They're
so
killing
men are being-
something.
I don't know what's
What are
happening.
they doing? Do we need to be worried?
Yeah, there's I think these two mics. Yes, that one.
It's
to me.
Feedback?
Yep.
Giving feedback?
We're because they're going to two different receivers.
Okay.
It's just been a problem.
We're getting weird.
So these are the only two that work.
Okay.
It got really chatty
It is.
with us.
I don't know.
Our
Kate, does
vibrations
anybody have
are.
questions? There's just so much. It's such a broad topic that if anybody had any specific questions, that would be more helpful. Or
And we'll definitely be doing a lot of behind the scenes, both for people on the backer kit and for people on the Cinema Therapy Patreon, going more in depth on what producers do, what directors do, what all our prop master and everybody else is going to be up to. So if you're not following along there, go check them out.
I was once told by kind of a mentor that to be a producer means you're just like a fire putter outer. Like you're basically a fireman, but you're a problem solver, and you have to put a puzzle together, and then sometimes that puzzle gets like upturned, and you have to re-put it back together, and then it gets like, I don't know, demolished, and then you have to put it back together again. And honestly, I probably heard that from this person like 3 or 4 years ago, and it totally shifted my perspective on what it meant to be a producer for me, because I think I would approach problems and I'd just be like, ugh, okay, now I have to do this thing, and instead it's like, okay, well now how can we solve that problem?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's creative puzzle solving.
be fun to figure out what problems we get to solve together.
If we've done our job really well, then on the day, ideally, Alan gets to show up and doesn't have to worry about anything. He just gets to be in the story, be in the emotion, be in what he
100%.
wants to tell and create with what the ingredients that we've already brought. And he doesn't have to look at the receipts. He doesn't have to look at, you know, how we got it all there. It's just there, and then we can start really tapping into that creative element. Because they are different sides of the brain. Like when you are in the logistics of everything, you're using and accessing a different side of yourself. But when you are in play and creation and fun and imagination, that is our goal, is to create a container where he gets to run and do that.
Okay.
ends up being a
really,
delicious
really
souffle.
quickly, we have a couple of questions, and then we're going to jump in for going live.
We gotta get Alan
Yep.
back on camera here.
Okay, so Jazz Ambient Entertainment says, I work as a production coordinator in the live music scene for big venue in Nashville, but film and TV are passions of mine. This conversation is so interesting.
Oh,
You're interesting, so that's not a
awesome.
question. Megan,
Love
Megan,
that.
since all three of your producers, when you see the end of these big Hollywood productions, and you see all these producer credits. Yeah. Basically, when you see these giant lists of producers on films, do you think these are people who are just hanging out?
I have not been on a lot of sets, so I don't have as much experience with that. But I would say generally no. I mean, sometimes people get producer credits for helping up front with like getting the project launched, right? And then they're not actually doing as much during production.
A huge part
But-
of these big films is leverage, and honestly, the producer credit is a huge part of these bigger films. They're using leverage, and so honestly, the producer credit is a title. It's a kind of a vanity title sometimes in leverage, in that maybe you want to get an actor or a certain person who you want attached to your film, who's maybe not going to be boots on the ground, but them just being attached to that project creates some sort of attention, accountability, something that elevates your project.
Value.
And so you can give producer credits to certain people if they're going to bring momentum, value, and certain things. But sometimes they're not actually doing the thing. A lot of big stars will get an executive producer credit or some kind of producer credit, and they don't even know it. And then they realize that the movies at the end of the movie, they're like, oh, I got producer, but it was just in their deal. Yes, it was just in their deal.
Or
So
yes, they do show up on set and they're just standing around because they want to watch, and that's
It's
totally,
interesting,
and that's totally allowed because they've produced that leverage for them. And frankly, there's a lot of times where if I've done my job well, I get to hang out and just watch Alan direct or watch the actors because the work is done.
Yeah, best day on set for you is a boring day.
Yes. Yes.
Best day on
I
set
like
for me
those.
is a very exciting day. And it's yeah, two different like ways to approach things. But yeah, I love that you were saying that, you know, a producer's job is a fireman, essentially, like put out fires. I mean, really what a producer does is everything that there's no defined job for. Like everybody knows, okay, there's a big stand on set, the grip moves that, right? Everybody knows camera needs to move, camera department, the assistant camera operator moves that. We need a monkey. Who's the monkey person?
Exactly. Phone calls.
Phone calls. Yeah. All right, we are ready to go. It is 11 o'clock. The time has come. Are you ready to, come around this way and we will hit the button. So our project has been approved and is ready to start. And it's gonna launch and we still have a couple of seconds and
countdown.
confirm. Are you sure you want to launch? Jeez,
Do you want us to get
so scary. 2, 1, go. We're live! We are live. And we've made $0.
Guys, you're letting us down. You're letting us down.
That is okay. We have 39 days left. So the campaign runs until September 26th. Is that right?
I believe so.
September 26th, which will be a Saturday. When we get to that day, don't wait that long. But when we get to that day, we are going to do another live stream. And this is a fun thing about BackerKit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. It gets to the end, and instead of just cutting off and like this is the end, like a lot of other platforms do, BackerKit has a thing called a backer train, where if somebody donates, it starts a 10-minute countdown. And then if you get 9 minutes in and somebody else donates, it resets that countdown. So you can have a backer train that goes for several days afterwards.
That's cool.
And we are going to, I don't know how many of you or for how long, but I am going to live stream from the time it ends until the backer train ends. So I might be talking for 48 hours straight.
Are you committing to this?
I am committing to do it until I quit. But I'm gonna, it'll be upsetting how long I do it.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be very fun.
Tune in, guys.
But also, don't wait until that. Donate now.
Nobody wants to see that. Let's
Nobody wants to watch me
They would love
go for that long. Okay, so we did it. We made a
incredible.
Kickstarter
Congratulations.
campaign,
That's
not a
huge.
Kickstarter.
Yeah,
We made a BackerKit
yeah.
campaign. All right, we're gonna make a movie. Launch as many people as possible. Everybody celebrates. Oh, we need to talk through all the reward tiers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is what we need to
I
do.
feel
So
like that's my.
Okay, you
wanna
guys,
swap
you
places
guys
with me?
can go.
yes,
Well, I think we want.
Thank
David
you,
in there for this
everybody.
part.
David needs to come in here because yes. So Megan is going to be participating, but she's basically going to be running and showing what all the reward tiers are. David and I are going to be walking through them, and it will be exciting. Okay, so
Is this one working? Does David need a mic?
this, yes, that's for you. Okay. Hopefully we all sound great.
Okay, some people are asking what the movie's about, so let's give a quick rundown first
Yes.
of that. And
Let's
then-
do that. The Vessel is a horror comedy about 6 friends from college who get together every year for a weekend of drinking and spooky fun, and they do murder mysteries and have a good time. This year, Ghost Bob, their friend who organizes it every year, organizes in an old kind of abandoned mansion, and they show up, and he's just warming up and getting ready to do the thing when suddenly he starts,
Speaking in tongues.
and then he collapses. And they just think it's a bit.
Yeah, for a while.
For a little while.
Until he does worse things than speak in tongues and collapse.
It gets, his episodes escalate in intensity and scariness. They start, okay, we got to get out, we got to get him to a hospital, we got to figure out what's going on. They're trapped in the house, they can't escape, they can't even break windows to get out. Like something weird is happening in this house.
And it becomes very clear that whatever thing has them trapped has no intentions of them surviving until dawn. If they don't, we'll say play along. Should we phrase it like that?
Sure.
Okay.
If they don't figure out what's going on, things are going to get
Yes.
really bad for them.
Yes.
Anyway, we don't want to give any spoilers beyond that because anything else would be spoilers. But it is a horror comedy. It is spooky. It's not gory.
Yeah. No problem.
It's very funny, and it's going to be great. We already have the location. It's this beautiful old, like 1917 craftsman mansion.
Yeah.
Here in Utah where we can film, and it's a beautiful location. We basically wrote the story for that location.
Did.
And it will be very cool. And there are a lot of rewards related to that mansion,
Oh, yeah.
which we'll get to. So we're going to go through the tiers of what you can do. So the first pledge tier is just build your own haunted mansion. Do we?
Hang on.
Yeah, sorry, we're getting there. We'll get there.
Touch levels.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is my favorite tier, honestly. I mean, they're all
This,
great
well,
tiers, but
okay,
I love
walk
a build
us
your own.
walk us through what the build your own is.
Okay, so as part of this campaign, we are offering like a million different rewards, and a bunch of them are digital, and a bunch of them are physical rewards that we're going to be shipping to you.
Yep.
And so the idea behind this $1 tier is that you may not necessarily want everything that is packaged in a tier. Like we have a tier that's all digital rewards. a tier that's like a huge set of physical rewards. And maybe you're thinking, I really only want the
I just
Blu-ray
want
and the
this
movie
thing
poster.
and that thing.
And that way,
Don't care about the digital stuff.
exactly.
Don't care about the whatever.
You pledge $1 to hop into this tier, and then you can add in rewards just one by one as you want them. Build your own package.
Yep.
Super exciting. It takes a little more time to do, which is why we have these pre-built tiers already organized for you.
But
But
you can customize your own. Choose your own adventure.
exactly.
Okay, so our next tier is the digital download tier and the digital package tier. So the digital download comes with the second it becomes available, the digital movie download, and you get your name in the credits as a backer.
Is that only for the first 48 hours that we're offering that? That might be,
The name in the movie credits is only in the first 48 hours?
I don't know.
Unsure
There was
about
discussion
this
about
tier, but just in case, hey, back us in the first 48 hours.
Yeah. So there has been discussion. We don't know. We should know.
Our marketing team's much smarter
Our
than
marketing
we are.
team's better than. Maybe they'll jump into the chat and let you know.
There we go.
But,
save us, Sasha.
Save us.
Save us, Taylor.
Please. But yeah, there is a possibility that your name in the movie credits is only available for the first 48 hours. So back in the first 48 hours, if you're gonna, because
No problem.
go ahead and do it. If you're worried, by the way, about the cost, there's a pay over time option. We'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, so digital download, you get the movie download when that becomes available, and your name is in the movie credits. There's also the digital package tier, which obviously comes with the movie. It also comes with a download of the score, the soundtrack, which is going to be by Caleb Blood. He's going to be on the live stream here in a little bit. You get to meet the composer.
He is unreal, you guys.
He's so, like,
It's
I mean,
stupid.
we're talking, like, this guy is going to be on the level of, like, all the A-list composers whose names you know, James Horner, John Williams, Hans Zimmer, like the big name composers, Daniel Pemberton, Ludwig Göransson. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to be up there.
He's up there. Give him like 5 years.
We get him because he hasn't broken out yet.
We
But
can
maybe
afford
this
him right
movie
now.
will break him out, and then we'll never be able to afford him again. Am I cheering for that?
Yeah.
I guess I am.
Here's the thing. If we help him break out, maybe out
Maybe.
of charity and condescendence,
Yeah.
he will continue to help us.
Maybe until he gets too busy. Anyway, so we get that. There's also a director's commentary, probably a cast and crew commentary.
Mm-hmm.
There will be several commentaries. They will all be available for the digital tier.
We go hard on Blu-rays.
We really do. But these things will be available also just as a digital download, not necessarily only on the Blu-ray. You also get the movie credit. You get a PDF of my final shooting script, which is going to be covered in doodles and notes and just all kinds of. You get to see the madness that's in my brain while we're shooting a movie. It will all be written on this script.
Unicorn
And
barf.
do you want to talk about the remote screening?
I absolutely do. Okay, so we're going to be hosting a remote screening of the film that is like private access, essentially.
Yes.
And so only people who back it on these tiers will be able to like live screen the movie with us digitally. So that's going to be super cool. Pretty exclusive for backers. I'm very excited for it.
It's
because
gonna be
you're
very
get
cool.
to fully interact with us as the movie plays.
Yeah, well,
so.
there's going to be, so not just the screening of the movie, but afterwards we're going to do a Q&A with
Yes.
cast and crew. Everybody who is available, we'll be on to chat probably for a couple hours
Yeah.
after the movie. It'll be a very cool, exclusive,
Yeah.
digital online party kind of thing. It'll be very fun. And that is going to be right around the time of release. It may even be before release day in theaters.
Yes.
We're not totally positive on that,
but we're hoping.
We're
Depending
hoping.
on distribution and all that.
There's
red tape.
legal mumbo jumbo that we got to deal with.
Yeah,
But
you could
anyway.
be literally the first to see the movie. It'll be sick.
Yes, it'll be very cool.
Okay.
Talk to me about the Mad Butler murders.
My personal favorite here. Okay, the Mad Butler Murders is a full-length TTRPG campaign. If you're not familiar with the term, tabletop role-playing game. Think D&D, but not D&D because we don't want to get sued by D&D.
Well, it's also a custom system.
It
It's
also
not
is a custom
it's not
system.
exactly like Dungeons and Dragons. It's kind of based on it, but it's simplified and easier to play.
Yeah.
So if you have friends who have never played like a hardcore in-depth role-playing
This
game,
book's written for that.
it is anybody can step in. There's only 2 dice. It's very clear what your jobs are with the dice.
You'll be getting way more dice than that, but you only have
Correct.
to play with 2.
You
as
only have
part
to
of the
play
game.
with 2 for this game, but you get a full set of 6.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be talking more about the details of the Mad Butler Murders. Just know it is a tabletop roleplay full campaign based on the movie, like the maps I've drawn for the house in the game are literally
It's
the
just
house
the
from the
house.
movie. It's the same blueprint. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So you're trapped in a haunted house that is the house from the vessel, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that in a few.
Yeah.
Let's go through the other tiers
Quicker.
super fast because we've got some questions
And then we've got to talk to our art department folks. Okay, so Vessel Core Bundle is you start getting physical stuff. So it's everything from the previous tiers, everything that's not the Mad Butler murders, which is kind of its own separate thing.
It'll join in once
It'll
you get
join
to
in
the
once you get
collector's
to
edition
some
bundle or something.
high-end tiers. But at this tier, which is at 115, you get the Blu-ray or DVD or Blu-ray 4K. You get a pick. A sticker sheet, you get the movie credit, you get all the digital stuff, and you also get the remote screening access,
Yes.
which is important,
Very
and a poster. So all of the stuff from before, all the digital stuff, plus stickers, Blu-ray, and poster, which are awesome. The movie poster, I don't think is going to be a full-size movie poster. I think it's going to be slightly smaller.
Pretty big though, at least
But
level
it'll
by
be
17.
it'll be big.
Yeah.
It'll be big. It'll be a cool thing to put up in your movie cave, like I've got all on that wall.
People are asking if they ship internationally.
Yes,
Yes.
there is international shipping. We have shipping rates. If you look on the Backer Kit page, along the left-hand side, there's a whole bunch of stuff listed. One of them is shipping and timelines. The physical stuff will be by fall of 2027 at the latest. It may be earlier than that. It's going to depend on when the movie comes out because we don't want to ship this stuff until the movie's out, obviously. But yeah, depending on when the movie's out, that's when that will happen. And shipping is not included in this cost, but it is detailed over on that shipping page. So international shipping is available to most places. And US shipping is also listed. So it's all there. Backer Kit collects that after the campaign has funded and once the surveys go out to find out what you need and where you want to ship it.
Yeah, but we are shipping pretty much anywhere.
We have like 2 minutes to finish
Yep.
the tiers.
Okay,
Okay.
collector's edition. It's all the same stuff from before, plus
Matt Butler PDF, plus a couple of exclusive. Yeah, we get like an art book that we're making. It's like a paperback, and it has all the profiles of the cast and crew, a bunch of really cool art and concept
Leah
stuff
can
from the
talk about it in
movie.
a minute.
Yeah, we'll bring Lee in to talk about that, but
Yes.
we got to move on. But
and a T-shirt.
T-shirt's great. It looks really cool, you guys.
Really fun, and it's fun. Okay, and then there's a limited edition, which is the signed collector's edition. So it's everything in the collector's edition, but your Blu-ray is signed, your art book is signed, and your poster is signed by me and everyone from the cast and crew that I can get. I can't make any promises who that's going to be. We only have 2 of our cast signed up so far. We're out to a couple other people. There's interesting movement, but I can't talk to you about it yet. But it's very exciting. Those people will be signing the Blu-ray slipcase, the poster, and the art book. It will be very cool. These will be collector's items because this is just the beginning. This is going to be like getting a signed thing from Jaws from 1975.
Capped at 300 though, so back quickly.
Yep. Okay, talk to me about the all-in tier.
All in tier is basically, it's literally everything. It is everything that we are offering.
Yep.
All the physical awards, all the digital awards packed together into one single tier.
Yep.
The private screening. That's the main thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And this is going to give you 2 tickets to a private screening that we're going to be doing of the vessel, again, if we can, before the movie is actually released. So
Yes.
this is going to be super exclusive, super cool. And if we hit some of our stretch goals, there is the opportunity to have dinner with Alan and the filmmakers and producers before the private screening. So super exclusive in-person event. It's going to be sick.
So we do not include travel and lodging, but you get tickets to the thing. It will almost certainly be here in Utah, maybe LA, but probably here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's easy to get here. There's a lot of airlines that fly to Salt Lake City, so you can do that. Okay, then there is a Patreon exclusive tier. If you are a patron of us on our Patreon, you get a whole bunch of stuff. It's
At a discount.
almost everything in the all-in tier. It's missing 1 or 2 things, but it's at a big discount because we love you.
Thanks,
and you've been supporting us for
patrons.
so long.
Let's
Thanks.
skip the prop tier for now and talk about the associate.
Yep. Okay. So there's one other tier, but we're going to talk about it in a minute. So then we have our top 2 tiers, which is associate producer. It's all of the things plus.
You get a credit as an associate producer on the film. We were talking about we always need more producers.
Yep.
This is your chance to be one.
Yeah, either you personally or if you have a company or whatever, you can have that credited as an associate producer of the movie.
Yes.
Very cool. And then executive producer is all of that same stuff, But we will have, at the beginning of the movie, you know, you have your like Universal logo. We will have our Cinema Therapy Studios and Telekinesis logos as like slates. And then there will be a
then
production
yours.
slate that is you. This is limited quantity, only 10 available, and we will have those 10 logos up on a slate at the very beginning of the movie before the movie starts.
Yeah,
It'll
those
be
unfamiliar.
really cool.
Executive producer is like the final boss of Hollywood. Like they're the ones hiring the directors typically. Like they
Yes.
are the big wig. So I think it's a really
It's
really
when you
cool
see
opportunity.
like legendary entertainment.
Yes,
That's what we're
executive
talking
producer.
about. That's an executive producer. So it's a big deal. It's very cool. All right,
There's our tiers.
those are our tiers. They're all neat.
They're really neat.
We'll
I
talk
think they're
later
pretty
about
neat.
the add-ons because we have additional
A lot
just
to discuss with
a la
add-ons.
carte things that you can order by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get Skylar and Leah in here so that they can talk about the art that they made. That's good. It's good art.
It is good art.
Okay, really quickly introduce yourselves.
Go ahead and go first, Lisa.
Okay. Oh, hello.
We'll just pass
Hi,
ours back and forth.
I'm Leah. I did the concept art for this film. Very, very cool opportunity. He's awesome. He was a very good boss.
I don't know that I was the boss, but I had ideas, and then Leah made them look good. Can we pull up some of her concept art to look at? And then David, do you want to go grab the ghost box? It's right back there. Okay. Skylar, introduce yourself.
Sure. Skylar Lucero got involved with cinema therapy several years ago, and it's been a really fun ride. But I will be designing and producing a lot of the props for this film and curating a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm
A
sure.
whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
It's been what, 4 years?
I think so.
4 or 5 years that
Yep.
we've been friends.
That looks so cool.
Yeah. So this is one of our big hero props for the movie. This is just the prototype.
Prototype. Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about the ghost box. What role does it play, and
Okay.
really quickly, how did you?
Yeah,
come to
so
this?
most, or maybe some of you out there don't know what a ghost box is. Yeah, it's to communicate with the dead, right? So basically a little radio type thing, and I didn't know what one was. I had to ask and look it up. But through the past several months, I've been just kind of looking at old-timey technology, old radios, old, that kind of thing, and just trying to put together something original that has some flair, hopefully. And yeah, came up with a 3D design, and this was 3D printed.
Every single piece of this is 3D printed, and then he detailed it up and painted it. We're going to build. This is a prototype. We're going to build a more fully functional working one that may have some actual brass and maybe some actual wood. But honestly, the 3D printing,
It looks insane.
it looks so good. Like
Kind of reads well on camera.
reads well,
I think
yeah.
with a little finessing. We
Had
might.
you not told me that that's 3D printed, I would have believed that was wood
Oh, good.
when it was brought out.
and you're just right here, so that makes me feel good.
yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit. Do we have some concept art we can pull
Two
up?
of them ready to show.
Okay, which ones?
The Julian one and the Hunter one. I don't have the Rachel one.
Okay, pull up the Julian one, and then let's talk about. So this is the green room.
Yes, the green room. I was so excited about all of the green in this scene. Alan can attest to this. I went nuts in the email I sent him about the green. It's my favorite color. So with this room, this might be my favorite scene in the whole script. I was very excited about all of the detail that I would get to put in. There are just so many dolls. All of the dolls. Do you have your little doll that you brought?
Okay.
Oh, David's going to grab it. Yeah. So, the dolls. I spent probably 2 hours drawing all of those dolls. I hope they're appreciated. But it's a very cool scene, very dramatic. I really enjoyed the dramatic lighting. I don't know, is this what I'm supposed to be saying? I've never been on one of these before.
No, just talk about it. So let's talk a little bit about the process for creating the concept art. I sent you the script. Skylar, do you want to just hand her your mic for a second?
Oh.
And then we can just chat. So I sent you the script, and then you wrote back to me and were like, these are the scenes that I want to draw because they seem the most
Yeah.
cinematic.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure. Sounds great. So that was really fun. And then, remind me, did you send me like an initial sketch for everything, or did I sort of lay out?
Yes,
I think for most of them, you just kind of sent me your idea.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did
made
thumbnails
tweaks.
for the 3 you wanted me to do.
That's right. Yeah.
Just really, really quick grayscale, kind of slapped some values on there.
Yeah.
Thumbnails, yeah.
Yeah, and then from there I was like, let's sort of change the orientation of this room. Like one of them, you sent me a sketch, and I was like, well, you can pretty much just detail
Like,
that.
that's
Like
it.
let's change
Sounds
the
good.
let's change the pose on the character a tiny amount, and I think that was my only note on that.
I think it was
On the
yeah.
Hunter one, yeah. Yeah, and then the other ones I had some notes and some ideas of like things that I wanted to see and little changes, but it was a fun collaborative process where like I would send you like, oh, I think maybe we can make this change, and you would come back and you'd made that change and 4 other changes, and I was like, oh, that's better. I like that.
Alan did the best, most helpful thing, which is he would take the thing that I drew and he would doodle on it. I have screenshots of those doodles because they are delightful.
My chicken scratch
They're
doodles
so fun.
are so bad.
I loved them. And they were genuinely really helpful. Like the curtains on the Julian piece. It is impossible to find reference for zero gravity fabric. There is none out there ever. And so Alan was like, they look like they're blowing in the wind. Can they be weightless? And I was like, I'll try. And I tried again, and he was like this. And he sent me his little sketch of all the scrunched up fabric kind of thing. Solved the whole problem. It was great reference.
I don't know how I have zero gravity curtains in my head, but I had it, and there you go. Anyway, it was very fun.
Briefly mention art book.
Yes.
The doll, and then we'll jump on
With Paul. Is Paul ready to go?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so you will get to see, obviously, her pieces of concept art, and probably at least one of them will take from sketch all the way, so you'll get to see the entire progression of it. So that'll be very cool. You'll also get to see a bunch of my storyboards, and you'll get to see why we hire actual artists to do things, because my storyboards are useful? Maybe. They're good for me.
They get the point across. That's the point of a storyboard.
Sure. They're not detailed or accurate, but the camera angles are accurate. The body proportions of the characters I'm drawing are not great. But I have not taken art classes, so there we go. Yeah, and there will be a bunch of other stuff. There will be some design stuff as well from you in the art book, in addition to we'll have some high quality photographs of some of the custom stuff that you've built. And we'll probably have at least 1 or 2 props that are like found props, and we'll detail how those get sort of, on a film we call it Greeked, like when you change something to make it more picture ready.
I see, yes.
So let's talk about that with this doll, for instance.
And talk about the prop tier, which I think somebody's already done one. Yeah. Somebody's already bought a prop.
Has somebody already bought a prop tier?
Really?
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk about the
that
prop
first or
tier.
the doll.
Let's talk about the doll.
Okay. So yesterday I was with my son at a thrift shop, and I knew we needed dolls for this, and I just saw this creepy. Of course, it didn't look like this. It wasn't burned and didn't have blood coming out of its orifices or whatever. And so I Greeked it, as it were, since I just learned that term. And now it hopefully looks terrifying and will fit the feel of the film. But yeah, this is, of course, most of the dolls I'm sure will be a lot bigger. I just hope I don't find out later that this was some vintage doll that's now worth $50,000 that I just,
You just
Greeked. So there's that.
Yeah, and we will, like, not everything is going to be all horrified. You know, some stuff is just creepy inherently. We'll probably just like put it on a shelf and it'll work. But yeah, some stuff we're going to have Skylar work his magic on, and that's great. So let's talk about the prop tier, since it is a limited quantity. There are only 30 available, actually only 29 available now, correct?
Thanks to Wayne Days.
Oh, sorry, I was away from my microphone. So the prop tier it's $700, so it's not cheap, but you get a custom prop that was used on the set of the film with a certificate of authenticity signed by Skylar and myself, like that this was a custom prop used on the set of the movie. Some of these will be props that you design and build, and some of them are going to be customized props that we either got from a prop shop or have just, thrifted somewhere or whatever. But all of them are going to be, it's not a thing that you are going to be able to buy at a store. It is a unique thing that was used on the movie, and this is my personal favorite tier of the whole show. I've backed any number of movies, and when they have a custom prop tier, I almost always do that one, if I have the means, because you get a cool thing from the movie and like no one else gets that. And these are all unique. Like it's not like we're making 30 of the same thing. It's just going to be 30 different things. I will say, I don't think we're going to sell the ghost box. I think we're keeping the ghost box because it's so special. Anyway, okay. I think. Do you guys have anything else that you want to just say to our backers real quick before you head out? I mean, you can wander in and out too.
Sure, yeah. Just I'm just ecstatic to be able to be a part of this because, as I've said in some of my social media posts, the story is so rich and so important, and to be able to contribute to something like that is just a total pleasure and total honor.
I mean, everything Skylar said. This is also the first big project that I've been able to work on, so it's a really, really cool big project.
Big project.
This is I've been a fan of cinema therapy for years, so it's big for me.
Sure.
But it's a really, really fun opportunity. I've met a ton of really cool, very awesome people. So support the movie. It's being made by really cool folks.
And it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be really good.
Because they're working on it. Okay. All right. We're gonna have Paul. Yes, we're gonna have Paul Taylor join us. David, do you want to hop in here and get on mic?
Bye, guys.
It's gonna take us just a second because we have a couple of remote guests. But this is we're gonna talk to Paul Taylor, who is our director of photography, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the look of the movie outside of the stuff that is going to be on camera, like how are we going to use the camera, how are we going to use the lighting. So let me get Paul, and we can be ready to go.
Yeah, Paul's sick. If you guys watch Moonstruck, Paul was the DP of Moonstruck, and obviously it looks incredible. Oh,
Yes, we need to get on earpiece.
Also the DP of Bedtime, if anybody's seen that one.
Yes, that genuinely jump
Super
scared me.
fun.
The end of that actually jump scared me.
Go tell people to go find Bedtime on telekinesis.
Yeah, go find
Terrified
Bedtime on
of-
telekinesis and Moonstruck. Watch them both.
Yep. Okay.
Get some comps for how good we are at making movies. I wasn't there for Bedtime. But
Honestly, we're pretty good at it.
we're pretty good at it.
Like, I get uncomfortable, talking about myself that way, but I don't get uncomfortable talking about the people I work with that way, and they're all really good at it. So, all right, we've got. All right, Paul. Paul, can you hear us? I don't think Paul can hear us.
Oh no.
I can hear Paul clicking though.
You can hear Paul clicking. Okay, he can't hear us. Hang on, we're gonna solve this. We're gonna figure it out.
We're getting there.
We will get there.
Also, if you guys want a fun journey, just look up Paul's IMDb page. It is unbelievable how many projects this dude works on.
Yeah.
Just the mere fact that he was available for this, very lucky on our part. Or he really, really likes us and canceled some stuff and never told us.
Okay. Paul, can you hear us? He cannot hear us at all. Okay. Megan, can you? Oh, you don't have it up, do you?
I love live stream trickery.
Live stream is the best.
It always works. It always goes great.
We can do a quick update. We're up to 61 backers and 7848.
Whoa!
Holy
Let's
crap.
go!
It's
61.
been, what, 30 minutes?
29 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we're just here and we're coming up on 8,000, which is crazy.
That is wild.
Holy crap. Thank you guys. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that other than wow. That went about 10 times faster than I was expecting it to. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I like being, on a channel where people like us.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
I
Okay, I did for a second, then you went away, is what he says.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
We can definitely hear him.
Okay.
Dang. Yeah, I ran a Kickstarter a few months ago for like a little indie film I was working on. And it took us about a month to raise $1,500. So this is different than that.
Somebody's asking if we are planning for a theatrical release.
Oh, yeah, we are absolutely planning for a theatrical release. So like Alan's been saying, it's not like we're going to release on 4,000 screens like a Marvel movie. But we are definitely planning on a theatrical release. We're definitely planning on a nationwide release in the US. We're going to see what we can do otherwise. But that is our main plan, is a nationwide theatrical release in select theaters. So definitely plan to show up in theaters. Unless you happen to, back the all-in tier and get 2 tickets to the private screening to show up yourself before the movie comes out.
See or hear us?
Maybe if we can hear Paul.
Hang on, let me unhide myself.
I'm not getting Paul in my earpiece.
You're backstage and not being recorded. Maybe I need to... Okay, can you see and hear us now?
Oh, now I'm hearing him too.
Now you're hearing him. Okay, that was a me problem.
Volume's a little low, but
Yeah, let me blow Paul up a little bit.
you want to
There
blow
we go.
Paul up?
That's me.
With
Now we're just
explosives.
do I need to reposition to look better? Do you maybe want to switch places with me? So you're in the...
No, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
We're both in it. You can see both of us, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Paul.
Hi.
That took longer than I would have liked it to, but you know what? That's life. Okay. Cool. So, Paul, Taylor, introduce yourself really quickly to the folks.
I am Paul Taylor, and I am a cinematographer.
And like all good cinematographers, he doesn't have a way with words. He has a way with pictures.
Cameras.
That's exactly true. I tell things visually, not vocally.
Yeah. Which it's okay. He wasn't upset by that. We've been friends for, going on 15 years?
It's been a while.
Going on 20. Ugh, gross.
Oh, you're
I don't want to say
old.
that.
Yeah,
I was
20
in
years.
elementary school 20 years ago.
Paul, David? we were working on stuff. I was Paul's intern in the camera department.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
the first time we met. I was his PA, even though I'm older than him.
Wow, you could have shot my 5th grade graduation as a team,
Could have. We could have done that. All right. So
And look
Paul,
where we've come. Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about the vessel. Yeah. What are you most excited about with shooting this movie?
I think I'm most excited about the film is the uniqueness of it. I really enjoy the story. And I think the story with the visual components can be really compelling. And so as a visual storyteller, getting to tell your story visually through this script is actually really exciting to me.
Yeah.
It's a cool script with a cool, just reading the script, you can see visually how it could be portrayed.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I'm most excited about. Paul, we've worked together on a bunch of things. We've done a couple of little horror shorts together, which I think is most of the horror that you've worked on. Is that right?
Pretty much.
You don't do a lot of that. He's done a lot of big epic westerns and stuff, and then all kinds of other things. But the thing I'm most excited about is in this movie, visually, we get to dive into so many different sub-genres of horror, and the filmmaking style is going to change for each of those. So we're going to have sort of 5 major different stylistic changes that happen
Genre shifts.
that all still have to feel cohesive and like it's the same movie, but it's just a different style of the same movie. And this is one of the reasons that I approached Paul right out the gate, is I knew he's very adaptable, and he can bring he can pick here's the sort of anchor point that I'm going to center everything around, and then he can take that and build, this is what the sort of alien spooky horror subgenre is going to be, and this is what the demonic possession horror subgenre is going to be, and this is what the all of the different things that we're going to approach in this movie. Paul's going to absolutely crush it. It's going to be super fun to work on this. We're going to have to do a huge amount of prep because we don't have much time on set.
Very true. And here's the thing with the way this you have a visual language, right, with each script.
Yeah.
If you break this script down, all you're really doing is taking 5 different visual languages and cohesively combining them into one language, even though you're using separate genres, right? And so where the prep comes in specifically with you and I is creating that visual language and understanding what the color palettes and what those visual languages want to portray to the audience. And then we can combine that into a cohesive overview of what the ultimate visual language will be.
Yeah. And I'm just so excited to get to do that. And, you know, again, Paul and I have been friends for, you know, coming up on 20 years. And it's always like getting to work with any talented artist is great. Getting to work with a talented artist that you actually like to spend time with is even better.
That's what makes filmmaking enjoyable, when you get to do the process with people you enjoy doing the process with.
Yep. It's a blast. So, Paul, anything you want to say to the backers before we kick you out so we can talk to Kevin about sound design?
Honestly, I think it's going to be a very compelling story. I think it was very well thought out. And there's just a lot of really cool nuances to this story that breaks it away from other stories of a similar genre. And I think it's going to be a really exciting film that people really enjoy to watch.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, again, you guys can follow Paul. Are you on? You don't really post on Instagram, do you?
I don't. I haven't been on social media for 4 years, but you know, maybe doing this film will change it so that I can.
Tell you what, we'll post a bunch of great pictures of you on our Instagram.
There you go.
Anyway, but yeah, check out Paul's work. If you look on IMDb, again, his credit list is longer than my arm.
Eternal.
And it's a lot of really impressive stuff.
You can kind of look at some of this stuff. I have a website. It's paultaylordp.com if you ever want to take a look at some of the stuff. I haven't updated it in a couple years, but it's got the good majority of what I've done there.
Yeah. Paul's super talented. We're excited to have him on the movie, and we're excited to let you get back to your real job. I think don't you have a shoot tomorrow that you're prepping for?
I do. I take off to Miami, so.
Okay. So he's got to go be a big deal. We're gonna talk more about our Kickstarter or our backer kit. Thanks, Paul.
Awesome. See you guys.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna go get this squared away. I don't think we have Kevin yet, so we can keep chatting about tiers and things.
Oh, absolutely. Do we want to talk about the prop tier now that we have a minute to?
Yeah, we can talk a little bit more about it. Should we have Skylar come back?
Yeah, I'll go grab him. Let's get Skylar.
Hey, Skylar. He can't hear me.
I'll go grab him.
That's okay.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce the tier.
Yeah, mute your mic real quick. Or give it to me. Actually, I'm going to give that to you, Megan. Do we have any questions that we can answer that are in the chat?
Someone asked, what are the 5 styles of horror?
Oh, the 5 styles of horror that are going to be in the movie. I don't know that I want to tell you because it might be a little spoilery.
But we can maybe talk about a little bit.
We can talk about a little bit.
You mentioned some in that.
I did. There's just the general vibe of Skylar, come in and sit down, man. There's just the sort of general style of The Vessel, which is just going to be a spooky people trapped in a house movie. And then the 2 that I mentioned, there's a sort of demonic possession subplot that may or may not be real that one of the characters experiences. So we have a 10-minute chunk of the movie that's going to feel like that. And there's a like creepy alien invasion subplot that may or may not be real that one of the characters is experiencing. And so a chunk of the movie is from his perspective, and we get to see it that way. There are several others, and I don't want to get into those because that's what the movie's for, right? Is to see that stuff. But we get to futz around with it's all horror. It's just different subgenres, and we're going to be changing our color palette slightly and how we move the camera and all of those things.
Okay, a couple of super quick questions. Do you have a theater chain in mind already for distribution?
Okay. Yeah, as far as theater chains for distribution, we're probably not going to talk to the big movie theater chains right up front. We're probably going to do similar to what Iron Lung did, where they we're going to do very similar to what Iron Lung did, where we have fans and people who want to see the movie reach out to their local theaters, and we'll book into the smaller independent chains that are like regional. Like here in Utah, we have something called Megaplex, which has 12 or 14 theaters, but it's basically just in Utah. I think there's like one in Nevada. And there are little chains like that all over the country. So we'll talk to those. We'll talk to the independent movie theaters. That's just like 1 or 2 theaters. And then once we, if we get huge demand and we book into all of those, then we'll start talking to the AMCs and the Cinemarks and the whatever. But yeah.
Okay, another quick question is, will you and Jono have cameos in the movie?
Jono and I will both have cameos in the movie. Currently planned for Gandalf to also have a cameo, my dog. I don't have any lines in the movie, but that's okay. You wouldn't want me talking on camera anyway. I'm not an actor. Skylar, okay, prop tier. He's got a microphone on. So we've already had somebody buy a prop on the prop tier.
Really? That's bad. That's good.
That's bad.
That's bad how we used to say it in the 90s. That's bad.
That's bad.
Awesome.
Do you have any specific props that you've thought of that are going to be some of the ones that are going to go out to people?
Well, so a certain part of the movie, there's a certain room with a lot of different really unique types of relics and things like that. And I have some things in mind as far as things I'd like to build for it, things that I've actually already built in the past that I think would lend well to it. Things like prop swords with bone hilts and, you know, rustic looking leather wrapped handles and all that sort of thing.
Sure.
But I'm intrigued by the idea of this room, and I think that's probably where I'm going to thrive, and it's going to be my bread and butter for this.
I will say there is, speaking of the Mad Butler murders mystery, that is a meta story that takes place within the story of the vessel. So like, it's not just a TTRPG. Like, it's actually a thing that happens inside the movie.
Explain briefly, like the host of the event.
So Ghost Bob, who is the host of the event that all of the characters show up to, has created essentially a murder mystery that he is asserting is completely real and not fictional at all. And you're going to have to find out whether or not that's true. And he's left clues all over the house, and there's all kinds of stuff. And it figures into the movie, and it actually informs the plot of the movie in a bunch of ways. It's really cool. I'm very excited for you all to see the movie and learn about that, and also play the game because it's incredible. But in one room, it's the Mad Butler's like quarters in the house, and it's just this weird room in the house that's like got a sloped roof and stuff. And he has a wall of haunted spatulas. And at least one and maybe several of the props are going to be some of the haunted spatulas that we create for this movie. Some of them may actually be functional spatulas.
Functional spatulas.
Like it's food safe
okay.
Haunted spatulas. So you can make yourself a haunted omelet with a movie prop. It will be very fun. That's my personal favorite. Like, I'm thinking of pledging the tier just so I can get one.
I think one of the pins on the tier that gets
one of the pins is the haunted spatula. There's one extra haunted one, and that's one of the pins that comes in the all-in tier.
It wouldn't be my first spatula for a show.
That's why we got him.
Our community did. Peter and the Starcatcher and I may have made some spears that had spatulas as the spearheads. So I've been to the spatula.
There you go. He's been to the spatula kingdom. Yes. Okay, so we're still no Kevin, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. I don't think you haven't gotten any messages from people.
Not that I know of.
We'll just keep talking about stuff. Skylar, any other exciting things you're...
I can't help but think maybe I should make an extra ghost box for like the top tier, or you know, the top prop in the prop tier. I feel like somebody should
get a ghost box.
Get a ghost box. And
that'll have to be a like, for all the people in the prop tier, the ghost box that you make will have to be, well, we'll have to, because it has to be screen used. So we'll have to
Throw it somewhere.
have it in a shot, at
Yeah.
least one shot.
Yeah.
Definitely need more than one ghost box.
Well, 'cause it-
David's gonna try to press those dials. And
Oh, yeah, he's gonna break it.
And also, not to spoil anything, but things might happen to the ghost box. So
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta have spares.
Floating going on. For sure.
we will need some spare ghost boxes, but yeah, this. Oh man, it's so great. Is that? Oh, I think we have Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb just popped in, so we'll switch to him in just a second. But there's also a keychain, a little keychain version of the ghost
Oh,
box.
that's gonna be beautiful.
Yes, at the all-in tier, there's a ghost box keychain. We're still sorting out manufacturing on that, so it may just be a keychain. We're trying to see if we can make it sort of a fiddle keychain that has like antennas and like dials and stuff, so you can like have a. I desperately need fidgets. I need to stim a lot with my ADHD, and so we're going to try real hard to find a manufacturer that can do that at a price that actually makes sense. So, anyway, okay, I think we're going to have Caleb jump on.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skylar, if you want to trade with David again, or Megan, do you want to come in with Caleb, or? Okay. Hi, Caleb. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Let me get my ears on.
Can you hear me?
keyboard sidebar. Sit back to the top right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
You're more of a music person.
Caleb, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
You can, and I can hear you. It's a
Hey.
miracle. Let's get some ears for David.
We did it. Hi.
Okay, so one fun fact about Caleb Blood, composer extraordinaire. The reason I know Caleb is because he is Megan's cousin.
Pure nepotism.
It's pure nepotism. I met Caleb when he was 17.
not pure, because he had to be really good in
He
the
had
first
to,
place. for
listen,
it-
this is where, look, people complain about Nepo babies all the time, and it is dumb. Because you know what happens to Nepo babies who suck? They get one
don't
thing, and then they
succeed.
don't work anymore. Like, I'm sorry, guys. There are tons and tons of Nepo babies who were in one movie or one TV show, and then they don't work again because they weren't any good. The ones, like, is it fair that, like, they get a leg up? I guess not. But, like,
But if they're good at it.
I'm sorry, if your parents are, like, beautiful and talented and you happen to know their agent, I guess that gets you in, but you're still beautiful and talented.
Well,
Also, we should point out that it's reverse. The nepotism is that you know Caleb, right? Not
oh yeah. We have to
Right,
point out
sure.
that saying off camera, the nepotism is that we know Caleb, not that Caleb knows
Yeah,
Alan.
I heard that. Sure. Yeah.
Caleb-
well,
yeah, no, 100%.
Right.
Caleb's better at his job than any of us are at ours. That's
That is not true.
That is
not
accurate.
true. And also, can I help it if I was born into this vessel movie? Basically, is how I guess you would say I was born into this. Born
Absolutely
into this
born into it.
cinema therapy family too.
Okay, so Caleb, let's talk a little bit about your involvement in the vessel.
Yeah.
How long have we been talking about it?
Oh man, I don't remember when you sent me the first draft, but I mean months, handful of months, few months.
Yeah, I think we had our first conversation about it about 20 minutes after Megan and I came up with the idea.
Nice, nice.
Like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. That's right. And then I think you sent me the first draft back in maybe April or something like that. I think.
Yeah,
maybe
that
that was-
sounds right. But you,
'Cause I
yeah, I mean,
remember-
we've been sending you all of the drafts. One thing that we did on this movie, like, you know, a lot of the time, the way a lot of movies are made is, you know, the composer doesn't really come on until post-production.
yeah.
Right? Like most of the time, that's how it happens. Sometimes you'll get a director who's like, oh, I really want to work with Hans Zimmer on this. And so we book Hans Zimmer in advance or whatever. But even then, they don't generally start working on it until post.
Until the movie's partially edited,
Yeah.
then they bring in a composer for
Yeah.
concepts.
We did something a little bit different where, Caleb, you've already written music for this movie.
I have, which is really fun because I mean, speaking of Hans Zimmer in a totally different league, but like a lot of times when he is brought in early, he'll do an entire sketch that is minutes to, I don't know, maybe even hours long. I have no idea. He does a lot of sketches ahead of time to get the ideas down as early as possible,
Yep.
which I really enjoy doing when we work together as well, being able to jump in, get some ideas down, see what's working and what isn't in the earliest stages possible. So yeah, I've written the whole sketch and I got some ideas down and we've gone back and forth and I'm into it. I'm having a good time.
It's, speaking for the entire filmmaking team here in Utah, Caleb's based in Los Angeles, but speaking for all of us here, it is incredible to have those sketches from Caleb because it informs what we're doing. Like obviously we talk to Caleb and Caleb and I are very much on the same wavelength. Like we'll be talking about stuff, and regularly when we're talking about a project, at least twice each direction will interrupt the other person and be like, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You described that exactly how I was thinking about it. So
Yeah.
that's super fun, and I really enjoy that. But then we get the music from Caleb, and it's actually, his sketchbook that he wrote for us for this film is informing our next rewrite of the script, which we're working on over the next couple of weeks. And it's the feelings and the vibes are very much in line with what we had in mind, but the actual tonality and the chords and stuff are changing how we're going to approach certain scenes.
Yeah.
And it's really, really fun.
Well, and I just want to plug, if you want to hear the music, you already can. Like all of the trailers and all of the ads that are running for the festival right now are using Caleb's sketchbook, which just a little anecdote for how good this sketchbook is.
The fact that we're able to use your early sketchbook stuff in the marketing of the movie, like the pre-production marketing is, it's so fantastic. Okay, let's talk.
I think it's amazing. I think that's a great way to do it.
I love it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what we plan to do for the score, because this is directly, the backer kit is incredibly important for this.
Yes.
So Caleb, if we hit the minimum, what are the things we're going to do? And then we can talk a little bit about our stretch goals and kind of the bigger picture stuff we would like to do if we're able to raise more money than we already have.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what the specific numbers and the specific goals are, but I know that what we're trying to do is to be able to record actual live musicians.
Yes.
To bring them in. And the score that I'm envisioning, the score that I've started to sketch out, and we'll see where it ends up in the final product, but could really use some real orchestral musicians to come in and really bring it to life, especially in really specific moments where it needs to have either that energy that you can really only get from live musicians, or a size, or just a reality. Because we could do a lot just in the box, in the computer, but it makes a huge difference to be able to get actual players who know what they're doing, who can really bring that emotion out. So I'm looking at it as the minimum is trying to get some amount of live musicians in there to be able to really bring it to life. And then beyond that, we're talking full orchestra recording.
Yeah, and we do have a stretch goal that enables us to record the entire score with a live orchestra. And I should say the entire score. This is going to be 100% original music written by Caleb. There's a fair amount of it that is going to be you in the box because it's very sound designy and not necessarily electronic like synthesizer sounding, but just the stuff you're putting together. I honestly don't know how you're creating some of these sounds. Like they're just mind blowing. But
it's like if Prince of Egypt was evil, like
kind of, yeah.
That's good.
What if Prince of Egypt was evil, but also it was Prince of like Stargate Egypt?
Yes, Prince of Stargate Egypt.
Yeah.
Evil. It's fantastic. So there's some stuff that's just going to be in the box, no matter what we do. But then the more we can record with live musicians, obviously the better and more rich and full it's going to sound. And if we can hit that stretch goal, and I can't remember exactly what the stretch goal is that gets us, it might be 300,000. We can record every single note that is not some weird, scary synth thing that, that Caleb did. We're going to record every single note with a live orchestra, and that will be it's huge for the movie.
See, I've got this.
Sorry,
this
go ahead.
Cello that you can see. I've got this cello that you can see here. I have it here. I am not a cellist. I do not play on any, professional, even remotely professional level. I use this to make sounds that no respectable professional cellist would be asked to make. So
those
that's what I have this for.
All over
So
the
we need to
Moonstruck
record.
score, by the way, which Caleb also wrote.
Yeah. And all over these sketches so far too. That got a violin. I've got the instruments that I don't really know how to play. So what we need you guys for is to let us hire the people who actually know how to
play a cello.
Yeah.
To make the respectable noises.
Exactly. Yeah. We need the people to make the respectable noises. That's
and if we can hit that 300,000 goal, that's not one person playing a cello. It's a bunch of people. It's an entire orchestra full of cellos and violins and violas and brass and everybody.
Yeah.
Like we're going to do the whole shebang. It'll be awesome. So, Caleb, is there anything that you want to say to the backers, to the people watching this live stream about the vessel, about yourself, about just your life philosophies?
Yes. Yes. When Alan first sent me the script, I remember reading it, and it reached this point as I was reading it where I just couldn't put it down. I'm a slow reader, not the sharpest tool in the shed, I guess, but I'm a slow reader, and so I was reading it and just could not get myself to stop reading it. I was just hooked, and I was imagining the music as I was reading it, and so getting in and kind of getting my hands dirty, starting to get ideas down into the computer was really, really exciting. And I'm really excited for this movie, both for the process, because every time we all get to work together, it ends up being such a fun experience, such a fun collaborative experience. And the art, the product, whatever you want to call it, that we get to make at the end of the day is always really fun and really enjoyable. And I'm really excited to see where we can take this. And, having people backing it really helps bring it to life and take it to that next level and really go all out the way that's going to give us the best movie. It's not just about us having a good time and wanting to record, live musicians because it's fun, even though it's really, really fun. It is.
The days we get to go to the orchestra are my favorite days as a human.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But that's not why we're doing
it. But that's not it. We can have fun doing lots of things. It's to make the movie the best movie we can make it. Make the music really help tell the story, because it's also not just about having good music. It's about having music that helps tell the story that we're trying to tell. Yeah. And I think breathing real life into that is really important. So yeah.
And that's, having worked with Caleb on a bunch of projects now, I can tell you that we can do a lot to make the story really hum. My goal always is to shoot and cut a movie that you can watch without music and you're still you're sucked in and you're entertained and you're having a good time. And then Caleb comes in and what he said is absolutely true, breathes life into it. Mm-hmm. It can be an interesting intellectual exercise that you find entertaining and whatever, and then Caleb shows up and suddenly it's a living, breathing thing and you get all of the feeling. Yeah. And that's what music is great for, and Caleb is one of the best. We're glad that we still get to work with you until
thanks.
Until you get too big time for us.
I think we're good. I think we're fine.
It's bound to happen eventually.
I think we're good. I'm having a great time. So
you just have to keep sabotaging your other projects.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, I enjoy it. I love it. I love working with you guys.
Well, brother, thank you so much. And again, backers, if you would like to see behind the scenes of all of whatever we're going to do with Caleb, obviously, if you back, you'll get access to a lot of that behind the scenes material. And if you want that behind the scenes to include me absolutely weeping at a recording session with an orchestra.
He did last time, so it'll happen.
Whether it's appropriate or not, it's going to happen.
Whether it's appropriate or not, it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're excited to be working with Caleb, and please back the project and help us get to that very high goal so that we can just really make this score sing.
Yes, please. Pretty please. Yeah.
All right, Caleb, we'll let you go.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much,
Thanks,
man.
Caleb.
Yeah, let's bring Stacy and Shona down.
Yeah.
I am going to.
Now we get to a really good part.
Okay, he's gone. So, one thing I do have to say,
Yes.
I have been chatting with Kevin, who is our sound designer. Kevin was our sound designer on Moonstruck. I've known Kevin for about 10 years. And he is having huge technical difficulties. His computer basically exploded. He literally just pulled a bunch of stuff off of his motherboard. Because it's like his computer is just dead. But he says to say, one of my favorite things about working on films is intuitively understanding genre sensibility, inhabiting that specific tone and sensibility, and making choices that both live within that box, but also expand it. And The Vessel is exceptionally exciting because we get to do that multiple times with the added layer of all of the stylistic coherence that the project needs, because we have so many different subgenres that are happening. So he's super excited to be invited to join this film. And and my apologies for my unexpected absence. I'm literally about to start pulling stuff off of my computer's motherboard due to unexpected technical difficulties. To be an award-winning and losing industry professional. My absolute favorite thing about Kevin is he is a 4-time Emmy loser.
Yes. Yes.
He's been nominated for a bunch of Motion Picture Sound Editor Awards. I believe he's won one of them, but he's been nominated a bunch of times. And he's been nominated for 4 Emmys, and he's come up second 4 times. Anyway,
He's awesome.
he's gonna win
He's
at some point.
unbelievable,
He's an unbelievable
He
talent.
did the monster scream for Moonstruck.
He did the monster scream for Moonstruck. He's incredible. We're super excited to be working with him because the soundscape of this movie is arguably even more important than the visuals.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're going to put a ton of effort
Not
into the
arguably,
visuals.
like it's,
But the soundscape is incredibly important, and Kevin is going to absolutely crush it. This movie is going to sound incredible. And I wish you could get to see his lovely face talking about it. But anyway, Kevin Senzaki, sound designer extraordinaire, and he's going to be mixing as well.
Yes.
On this. He's going to
So
design and mix.
excited.
And we're going to, full 5.1 surround mix. We might actually do Atmos for this one.
We might.
So it'll be very fun. You guys will get to meet Kevin. He'll be around probably at the end of the campaign and obviously throughout the entire production of the movie. One of our stretch goals, we haven't figured out exactly where this is going to be, but we're going to try to bring Kevin up. He's also based in LA, so we're going to try to bring Kevin up to the house to do a full recording session. So we'll have him design some of his stuff and then play it back in the house so we get the correct acoustics. And we're also just going to wander around recording everything, because this house is full of creaky, rusty,
noises.
weird. The floors squeak in weird, unexpected ways.
The owner swears the house is haunted by 5 spirits, by the way, and she
Yes.
has full profiles for each of them.
She knows their whole backstories and everything.
And let me tell you that they're associated with very distinctive noises.
It's very creepy, and we've heard some of the noises. So
We have.
we're gonna get in there and record a whole bunch of stuff with Kevin, and that will end up in the movie, and it'll be great if we can hit that stretch goal, which will be somewhere. We don't
Talking
know
about it
exactly where it is.
soon,
We'll be the stretch goals will get announced as we go through the project. Anyway,
Let's bring in the VIP.
Stacy and Shona, the true heroes of the film.
Are we sharing this?
Yeah. Come over here.
Put the pretty lady in the middle.
Pretty lady in the middle.
Because I look like, Shona and I could not be more different. I'm like, where did you find this person under a bridge? And she's like, Shona looked like she narrates like Animal Planet documentaries.
She looks like she narrates Animal Planet documentaries when she's not attending a gala.
Yeah.
I just came from a gala.
And I look like the animals. I'm like,
If you ever wonder how fun it is
Same
to hang out
team.
with Stacey, it
Same
really
team.
is this fun all the time. He's just this all the time.
I showed up and I was like, wait, everyone looks really nice. I'm like,
I'm wearing the nerdiest shirt ever.
It looks good. Oh, is that Lord of the Rings?
It's the Lord of the Rings map on a shirt.
Amazing.
I am what I am, guys. Okay, first of all, Shona and Stacy, introduce yourselves briefly. You already introduced yourself, but introduce yourself in your other capacity.
In my other capacity, so I introduced as producer, but we also get to play actors in this. We get to play roles. So I'm playing the character Rachel, and she's Marine. I have a lot of backstory that I imagined that nobody told me that I won't dive into because I've had zero permission. But
I've imagined that no one told me.
We told her some stuff. And then, like a good actor, she built upon that.
I ran with it, and honestly, they're probably going to have to pull me back. I mean, I would pull me back at this point.
This is what I want as a director. I absolutely want actors to go too far, and I can pull them back because that's so much easier than an actor who's too small and internal. And I'm like, I need more. More of what?
This you
stuff. Can you more?
You just gestured to all of me.
Careful what you wish for.
So
like,
it's
Stacey, we got to get rid of him.
I love working with actors who just did too much, and then we can bring it more internal.
Halfway through the movie, you're gonna see this subtle switch where it's not me anymore. It's just gonna be like
it's just Julian
from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like you're like, why did they switch him halfway? It's too big.
He actually got possessed, and we didn't notice.
Whoopsie! There are actual ghosts in the house, apparently.
He was and that's what. We should have known before we signed up.
That wasn't in our contract.
I didn't know we were doing.
It's actually just rats that need to be removed from the house.
I don't know what's worse, rats or ghosts, but I just know.
We're gonna hire people to come in and take care of the whole.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for documentaries. All I'm saying.
All right, Stacy, introduce yourself. Who are you playing?
My name is Stacy Harkey. I will be playing the character Julian.
Yes.
Who is a highfalutin. We did another project together. That's always how I describe myself.
That's for the
Julian is
Murder, She Wrote fans.
Just all in, super excited, kind of rough and tumble adventurer who's maybe a little on the anxious side too. Like a little scary, right?
Yeah.
He's definitely got some fears. He's very much a UFOologist, and that's to deal with
You
the
heard it here
fact
first,
that
folks.
he believes that he was actually abducted. Have we discussed this?
I think you might have mentioned it, but because it's not really.
Oh, well, there's a bunch of backstory. I've got pages for you.
See, this is the thing. Is I literally was just I just told some ghost stories with a friend on a thing, and I was like, I think ghosts are real, and if they're not real, it's more fun to believe they are. You know what I mean? Like, why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
So you cast me to be myself.
We cast you to be a version of yourself.
What are some
Where
aliens?
do you personally sit on aliens?
Oh, they're scarier. I don't know, man. I just hope they don't have big heads, because other than that, I can manage.
You're like anything, any other features I can take. But
So did you see Disclosure Day?
Spielberg.
The new Spielberg movie.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's got some big head aliens.
Oh, see, not for me.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna watch it.
He sent Spielberg an email. Listen, mate.
Hey,
you
pal.
almost had me.
50% less on the head size. I will go. Oh, I'm excited for this project, though.
Yeah.
Very excited. The more I hear about it, the more I see in the script. I'm like, people are gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Well, and so one thing that we've done is both of these lovely, fabulous actors, we have cast them. We've been friends for a long time. We've worked together on a bunch of projects, including we had a Dungeons and Dragons podcast with David was our DM, and we were players for 2 years, and we all got to. It was 2 years that we did that.
I blacked it all out. So.
It went by
Anyway,
so fast.
for some of us, it was a great experience.
Just kidding. It was so much fun. It was actually. It didn't make any sense why we had that much fun. We had no.
That was great.
Right. We had no.
we truly did not. For David and I both, I think it is our personal favorite project that we've ever made.
Yeah.
I love that project.
And it's not even a movie, so that, like, I don't know how that works for me, but it does. But we just had so much fun working with you that, like, as we were coming up with the concept for this, we were like, okay, we need to fit Shona and David in there. Or, sorry, we need to fit Shona and
You
Stacy
call
in
me
there.
David. It makes more sense, I think. If you gave people a choice, you'd be like, it's definitely a David.
You do give David vibes.
I want to be David too.
Anyway, we knew that we wanted them in the cast, and so we tried to come up with things that we knew they would have fun playing. and that would stretch you each a little bit. But one of the things that we've done is we've had some table reads. So we've had the two of you playing your characters, and then we've had other local actors and friends come out and read for all of the other cast, and it's been hugely informative for us. I'm pointing at David and Megan there over
Really?
here. Writing the script. And it's, so, you know, we did that first table read, and then we did a big rewrite. Now, obviously, the second table read was, you know, there were significant differences.
Yeah.
And we did that second one where we're in the process of rewriting again. The changes are going to be probably not as big as they were between drafts 1 and 2, but there are significant changes coming. And it's been immensely helpful to have actors actually reading the roles. And especially for the two of you, because we know you guys are actually going to play those parts, we get to really hone in on like, this feels like Julian's voice, this doesn't. So let's cut this line, let's fix it to make it a bit more Julian.
I was gonna say, knowing us, and without giving away too much, what are some of the elements that you were like, oh, were there other deeper changes where you're like, oh, personality-wise, we got to bring this out more, we got to tone this down? Was there anything like that for us?
Yes. So there was a significant change from draft 1 to 2 in what you do in the third act. Do you remember this? Well, like end of second act into third act, where you're going with Joe and that whole scene.
Definitely more of a jerk in the second
Yep.
one.
Yes.
Well, right over there, we're like, we gotta bring more of that.
It's not so much that you're a jerk; it's that you're obsessed.
Right?
The obsession, the level of commitment to it.
It feels very in alignment with the character.
Yes.
What you said, I love that.
So that from the first draft, we were like, ooh, the obsession needs to be stronger.
Stacy was too likable.
I was too
this
likable.
was a big problem
in the first version.
Yeah, no, we wrote it.
Megan always knows what to say.
No, we wrote it for Julian to be not unlikable. Like Julian is a likable character who descends into madness.
I was gonna say he like plows through.
Yeah, and in the first version, what we had written, with you playing it, you stayed too likable the whole time.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, he's got to go crazier. And then when we did, it worked.
It did work.
And it was really, I mean, it's upsetting, like what happens with your character. It's fun.
You're gonna love it.
But
It comes back to a good place, but you bottom out.
Maybe.
Without too many spoilers.
If you survive.
If
I
you
make
survive.
it, if this documentary doesn't end up taking me out, if I get possessed by a ghost, it better be a sweet old lady who makes cookies. That's all I ask.
I think there is one of those in the house.
Takes up knitting, and we're like, "What are you doing?" He's
There's,
like, I don't know.
there's
I
a
don't
couple
know.
of there's a couple of like very negative vibes ghosts, and there's a couple of positive vibes ghosts, and I'm pretty sure one of them's an old lady.
Oh, we'll have a conversation. Be like,
I can't remember. We need to
that
speak with the
elsewhere.
homeowner, but I'm pretty
We don't go
sure.
into the demon room though, not in the movie.
That's true. We don't go in there.
There's a demon room?
Don't worry about it.
In real life?
Don't worry about it.
Are we
The
going
thing with
into
the
it?
candles that we saw. Is it the candle room? No, a
Why?
different room.
Why?
Different-
Does it
whole
feel
different
too?
one.
Does it feel too demony? Why?
Bad
See,
vibes in there.
See, listen, I am a
We're gonna put
terrified
the-
person, but I'm also a wild little adventurer. So now I'm like, let's go get
We're
possessed.
going to put the camera department and the DIT down in that room.
Really?
Brad's our DIT.
Watch.
Brad just scares all the demons away, and then he's like, "This house is clear."
I think I could scare them away with a grouchy attitude.
Listen. What are we? That's what I would do. I'd be like, what are we? What are you feeling? And we'd just go. We'd be like, this is too much for me.
Yeah.
Can't handle this.
And then with Shona on our upcoming draft, we have Rachel doing a whole bunch of new stuff that we didn't have before, because you're more like, we had a bunch of stuff that worked that was very determined and focused, Rachel.
Yeah.
But we didn't have enough of it.
Okay.
And so we have more of that now, and it's more of her being a former Marine.
Yeah.
So.
She's gonna solve the problem.
She's gonna
Die trying.
charge right into those problems and punch them in the face.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be.
Someone does get punched in the face.
Watching Shona
Yes.
perform is a treat.
Aw.
Like truly phenomenal. Yeah, I always feel like when I watch you perform, I'm like, man, I gotta up my game.
We're playing. It's fun. She's a fun
she's
character to
good.
play. I know this character.
Yeah. We
My
very
dad
much.
is very much in the military. I was raised by a very military father.
Yeah.
And there is such an element in me who, if I had never gone the path that I went, would have gone down there, and I would have been G.I. Jane all the way.
I could see you joining the Corps and being
Yeah,
an oorah boots on the
Oh,
ground
all
Marine.
day, all
Like
day.
Boots on the ground.
Fun fact, we are at 99 backers.
99
Are
backers.
you gonna be
Let's
100?
go.
If you've been waiting, do it now. You could be number 100, and that's a special one because we like you the most.
I mean, honestly, It's like, it's literally my birthday tomorrow. Someone literally gave me this hat that says "Daddy" because they were like, this feels like you. Birthday gift. You want to give me a birthday gift? Let's jump in, baby.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's
Here
make
we
something
go.
fun
I'm
together.
waiting for whoever is number 100. We're gonna call your name out. It's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna sing a song on the spot.
Click faster.
I don't know if we can see the names.
I don't know if we can
Just
see the
kidding.
individual
I'm gonna
names.
make
It's
up
okay. Yeah, we're gonna make up the names and we're gonna
You will
celebrate.
know. You will know.
We're
it
gonna
was you.
celebrate number 100 with an improv song written by Shona and me.
And
Why
5,
is this happening?
7, 8.
Someone was asking if there will be like therapy aspects to the movie since this is cinema therapy.
Since this is cinema therapy, this is a great question. Are there going to be therapeutic aspects to the movie? Can you speak to this?
I'm just gonna say there is a lot of depth and emotional depth. I was very impressed and shocked in the script that I was like, this has some real character development for all the characters, and I feel like you'll have a lot to talk about from a therapist standpoint. But it's not like overtly like.
We're trying not to hit you in the face with it.
It's not clinical, but it is emotional. And so when you see this story, most of these characters have such distinct voices, which is actually really hard to do in a kind of an ensemble cast. Sometimes
Hey,
they'll just.
100 backers.
We got 100 backers!
Century Club.
It was you.
What's
Thank
their
you.
name?
We don't know.
We
We're
don't know
gonna-
the name.
Give us an androgynous name.
Backer number 100.
Stacy.
Stacy.
The most androgynous name.
David number 2.
Or like something like Blip is a very androgynous name.
Thanks, Blip.
Shona, sing a song for Blip.
Blip, we love you.
Love you.
Blip,
Blip,
we do.
we do.
Blip, it's his birthday tomorrow, and that's because of you.
Okay. Put that on your gravestone, Blip. That was awesome.
Blip.
Please don't.
And then talk to your parents about why they named you Blip, because we have questions. But no, these voices are very, very clear, and honestly, like, I think that's something that you both do so well, and Megan as well, as storytellers. You don't just do an expose story, like, we get this point of view of the audience, of the character from the audience, and we get to see it from their lens, and we get to see it from their point of view, and feel like we're involved in it, and it's really, really good.
Well,
It's
thank
fun.
you. And the thing that I'm most proud of with this script is that we have 6 characters, 5 of which play a large role, and I feel like all 5 of those characters really get to have a very strong arc. Like they're going through really bad things, and the ones who survive really learn and grow and climb out of that. And I really feel like our third act, where people are coming together, there's a lot of, like, it is therapeutic for the characters. I think it's going to be therapeutic for the audience. I really hope, I'm very confident I'm going to get you to cry twice. I might get a third one in there. Like, there's a lot of depth to this movie.
Yeah.
It's not just, 6 drunk kids stuck in a house getting chopped up.
Yeah,
I don't
layers.
want to give anything away, but it's a lot of fun action and like mystery to it, which I thought was really intriguing. And then there's a lot of heart or like emotion in
Yeah.
it, so it's like a really good mix, which I'm always impressed by.
Yeah, we should have a lot of laughs, a couple of cries. I don't know that we're gonna have, like, we might have a couple of screams, but usually you get screams from jump scares. More than screams, I want chills. I want chills down the spine, and we've got at least 4 of those that are gonna be really big.
You guys did some stuff in this second script that had my skin crawling.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen some elements of thriller, like horror explored like that, and I was like, ooh.
It's gonna be fun.
So if you like
It's gonna be fun.
thriller horror, you're gonna love this, and then it's so funny. One of the things that I thought it was a similar. I know you might be mad at me about this.
No, go
but
for
I'm
it.
gonna say
Tell me.
anyway. Okay, remember the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
Remember how you just don't really like those characters at first? Some of them all kind of just have these, like, they're just so individual and quirky, and you're like, how is this going to be redeemable? But we love them so much at the
Right.
end. This does that for me. Like, it starts with, like, why are these people even friends? Like, you're just like,
Yeah.
they're so unique and they're so different.
This
and
is
then
one of the notes we're actually working on addressing. Is why are these people friends?
just, like,
we need a little bit more of the closeness at
And
the
I know
beginning.
you will, 'cause
but we
if
want
you
to. We
pull
do
that
want to pull
off-
them apart, and then bring them back together. Like, that's very
it's-
much what we want to
It's
do.
very, very cool.
Shona, I thought you were gonna say something really negative. You were like,
No.
you're gonna not like
You're
it,
not gonna
but
not like this.
Well, I
It's
don't
like
know.
the Breakfast Club.
Reminds
You
me
know
of
that
Rebecca Black's
classic.
Friday.
No, I don't know. Sometimes you hate movies that I think you should love.
This
I like
movie.
the Breakfast Club.
Have you seen Bluey? Have you seen Sesame Street? the vessel is a little less scary than those two. I thought you were gonna say something like that. I was like, dang. Bluey can be scary.
Yes. That's apparent.
On that note,
growing up is scary.
Yeah, you know, that's like, and actually to bring it back, that was just to the aspect of the ensemble. There is going to be someone for everyone to, I think, relate to,
Yes.
and like whether it's like someone who feels like they're too much or goes too far, or someone who's not going far enough. Like there's going to be a lot for people to relate to, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
And I'm not saying you should have a favorite character, but
If you did, you should tell us who it is.
no, I think
I am
like
very
Rachel
excited
a
for
lot.
that discussion to start showing up
Yeah.
online. Like, are you a Rachel? Are you a Julian? Are you a Hunter?
Dude, you guys got to do like a personality test, but with the characters.
Oh,
Do the personality test, find out who's like
That would
who's
be
in
fun.
alignment
Like
with your-
have Jono interview us in character and like do a
This is-
psychological profile.
this
on
is
them.
definitely a thing that's going to be on the Blu-ray.
The
is
ink test and,
Yes.
and Rachel's like kill, die, murder.
One thing that we're actually considering doing is having Jono do therapy sessions for the characters.
That's
So
what I'm
you
saying,
showing
like,
up in character
yes,
and then
from the
just doing a
yes.
therapy session.
Oh, a whole session. Yeah, psychological.
with him, because
profile.
obviously he can't, HIPAA laws and everything.
Right,
he can't
right,
like,
right, yeah.
this is what therapy is, but he can do it with a
Yes.
fictional character,
character,
that you
yeah.
guys are playing. Like, that's great.
We did say that I'm playing myself, right? Which I'm not against it. Free therapy. I'll be like, at a certain point, I have to take a break and be like, yes, Julian does have a lot of issues with his mother.
Just imagine Julian was really mad at his mom. What would we do about this, Jono?
Oh man, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
So stoked.
It's going to be a ton of fun, and we're going to make a good movie because they're in it.
Yes.
And if you know what, I do think even if I get possessed on accident because I go into the demon room or something, it'll be a good time
Worth it.
with friends. Getting
Taking
possessed
one
with
for the
friends.
team. Look at this. This is called
One of
collaboration.
our stretch goals will be having a priest that can exorcise anyone on the crew or cast who may or may not get possessed.
It's just me with an online license.
And like Sage. He's like, is it working?
That
David
stretch goal is
said-
at $350,000. So please help us hit that.
David said it's just
We don't
him
want to carry
with the online
demonic
license.
possession out of this house.
That's yeah. Not just it's really like cursed or haunted. I'm like, oh no.
I love a ghost.
It did feel a little
I love a
creepy.
ghost.
It didn't feel like malicious, but it was.
It's not malignant in there,
There's
but
some energy in there.
yeah, I think we're gonna do a little ceremony at the beginning of the shoot.
Yeah.
Nothing a little holy water and Mumbo number 5 won't
Yeah.
cure. Monica in my life, a little bit of
We
Jessica.
attract more ghosts.
It just turns into a ghost party.
We attract more ghosts and a lot of the people at the Motel 8 next door.
Oh my God, Motel 6 is literally
Oh, 6?
next door.
Oh, I was thinking it was the elevated version.
We're not at that level yet.
It's not that nice a part of town.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I love you both so much.
We're excited.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Stacey, thank you for. I know you had to rearrange a bunch of schedule stuff.
What? Me
And-
and gym clothes? Not at all.
And Shona, thank you for rearranging your schedule, which we all know is significantly busier than any of
It's
ours.
stupid. So
Yeah.
this is more fun for me. I like
Excellent.
this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
glad.
believe in this project too, so it's nice to support something that I believe in, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. What else?
Want to have everybody jump in?
Let's have everybody come in and sign off because I think we're pretty much done.
Share it with your friends.
With our
share it
live
with people
stream.
if you already backed, if you already did the thing. Like,
Yes.
somebody else needs to know about this.
Yes.
I'll be the only one in the
Anyone, if you're a cinema therapy fan, we love you. Thank you so much. If you're not a cinema therapy fan and you're just here because you want this movie, why am I talking into two microphones? That's dumb.
I'm
Here,
so much larger.
I'm gonna give that to you back there.
Snuggle.
Am I even still doing it? David, come forward. Thank you. Come forward, David.
That's perfect.
You're
All right, no,
involved.
you've done it.
Okay.
This is perfect.
Yay!
So we are up to currently 102 backers, $13,133.
Oh, thank you guys. Holy crap.
I knew if we made it past 10,000, I wouldn't get possessed.
It's our very first goal. We can get the breeze.
We've done it.
I'm working on my online minister certificate right now.
What's some of the qualifications you're having to go?
It's a 1-hour course.
David can marry us and
Yes.
cast the demons
I'm
out.
registering with the Baha'i Ministries.
Oh my
Fantastic. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for backing, those of you who've backed already. If you are a fan of independent cinema, if you are a fan of horror, if you are a fan of comedy, if you're a fan of any of these people, please back and share. Share, share, share. Tell everyone that you think might be interested in any of those things so that we can make this movie the best that we can, and so that we can get it in as many theaters as possible when the time comes around next year for us to go out in theaters, because we are planning to self-distribute. There is the off chance that some company comes in and offers us a great deal and it's Lionsgate and they're going to give us all this stuff and open in 1,000 screens and whatever. That would be great. It's probably not going to happen. I'm just going to say it up front. We are probably going to be distributing this, and we want to be in a theater relatively near you wherever you are. So we're not going to be in 5,000 screens, but if we can be in 300 or 400 screens, there's probably one within a half-hour drive of where you're at. And that way, you can see it in theaters, the way it's meant to be seen, on the big screen, with the great sound, and with a room full of people that you don't know, but you're all laughing at the same stuff, and crying at the same stuff, and screaming at the same Shona. Because she's real scary.
She's a good one.
I think that's it.
Cool.
Are we
Thank you,
done?
guys.
Anything else, folks?
Go team.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you so much.
We owe our souls to you.
Weird, but okay.